Hey guys, it's Ryan here with HobbiesofaMan once again, and today we're going to be doing another comic book review. We're going to be looking at Ain't No Grave #2 with no changes to the art team. It's still Skottie Young as the writer, Jorge Corona as the artist, with John Francois as the colorist, and Nate Pecos as the letterer, right? So this chapter is called Anger. The first one had a name too, but I forgot what it is. And this starts with Ryder entering into Cyprus, which is the undead city, or the city of the undead, or the underworld, whatever you want to call it. It's like where death lives, right? And a sheriff of sorts stands up, stops her, and she decides to just kill him. She just shoots him, and he dies-ish. I'm not really sure if people can die in the dead city, right? Then wanted posters of Ryder spread throughout the city of Cyprus. And it's really interesting. It's really cool. I really like this concept of, like, you know, this deity having this city and their power extending throughout it. It's really cool. And also I really love that Western aesthetic. So I think it's fine. It's fun, not fine. Then we have a flashback here where we get to see Ryder's last fight. Before she becomes a mother, right? She's pregnant, and she has the standoff with the sheriff where they're having a conversation. The sheriff is like, dude, you managed to kill all of my men, or most of my men. Let's just end this now peacefully, right? And she's like, I can't do that. I have a daughter or on the way, right? I'm pregnant. If I give up and you take me in, all you're gonna do is wait for me to have my child and then kill me. And I cannot have that happen, right? The sheriff knows that she's going to attack them. He tries to kind of work something out. There's this guy she's holding at gunpoint, and this guy is like, okay, you have a family, I have a family too. Please don't kill me. I want to see them again. And, you know, I can't remember exactly what she says, but it's something like, if you can, then I won't, or something like that. It's basically like, it's a trade that has to happen for her to be happy. And so she just kills him and then kills the sheriff and escapes. And this is really great because you're basically rooting for a bad person, right? But because of the experiences they had as a mother, that changed them. And now they're still doing bad things and kind of, maybe you can argue, upsetting the reality of the world by killing the god of death. It's probably the worst thing that they could do, right? Because this causes a whole lot of issues. But you understand why she's doing it, right? You kind of get what is going on. And I really appreciate that nebulous, like, are they good, are they bad? Do I want to root for them or not? Like, feeling, because it's exciting and enjoyable to read something like that, right? And we come back to the present, where Ryder starts to kill people in Cyprus left and right, trying to escape, because everyone tries to kind of like mob her, right, to try to get her captured, because they want, you know, death's favor or whatever, right? And she manages to escape. She hides out somewhere in an alley, and then suddenly she just gets grabbed from behind and pulled somewhere. And this reveals another traveler, another person that came down to Cyprus to do the same thing that she did, to try to kill death. And they have this conversation where this guy basically foreshadows that she's not going to be able to do this, that many people have tried and failed, and this guy has given up, but at least he probably can help her try and see if she'll succeed instead, right? So he helps her, he gives her this demon goat, which is really fun. I really like this. I think this goat looks awesome. And also I really like that she just rides it like a horse. And the imagery is great. I really, really enjoy this. Something about, you know, like a crazy billy goat is really fun. And that's exactly what, you know, that kind of gives you, right? We get another flashback again to Ryder's ability at riding horses and animals, right? Basically to show us that she can ride this goat, that she's really good at these skills, and so it doesn't matter what you give her, she'll be able to make sure that it goes where she needs it to. Then because of the guy that helped her, she knows where to go. It's this ship, this is like yacht or steamboat or whatever you want to call it, called Her Blind Majesty. And a rider in this billy goat that she's riding on managed to run around the city, managed to get to the area where the lake crosses the city, or the stream crosses the city, and I guess it'd be a river actually. And she manages to use the goat to jump to the ship, and she lands there and she's welcome in, and it looks crazy, and I'm very excited to see what happens next. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was a great chapter in the story. It was really fun. I love the artwork, and I really like the storytelling. On one hand, I think that the continuous like flashbacking and flash forwarding is not necessarily my favorite, but at the same time, I feel like it's a very effective way of telling the story. So I can't really say that I would prefer it if it was like a more linear sort of story, right? So that's really my only possible complaint, if you could call it that. But overall, it's a great story. I really like it. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys very much for watching, and see you guys later.